Yes, good afternoon, students. In the today's lecture, we are going to discuss the seed processing. Okay, today's topic for the discussion is the seed processing. First of all, the concept of seed processing, that is means the what is meant by the processing. The seed lots which are received from the field after the harvesting, these are often had the high moisture content. Okay, after the harvesting, the seeds, that is these seeds are having often the higher moisture content. They contains the trash and the other inert material, then weed seeds, and these are deteriorated and damaged seeds, off-sized seeds, etc. Okay, the seed lots which are received from the field are often at the high moisture content. They contains the trash and the other inert material, weed seeds, and these are also containing the deteriorated and the damaged seeds, off-sized seeds, etc. Also there is the also their germination or the viability, it is also not known. Okay, in its common uses in India, the seed processing refers to all the steps necessary for the preparation of the harvested seed for the marketing. And these operations involves namely the handling, drying, cleaning, size grading, treating, bagging, and labeling, and lastly the seed storage. These are the different activities which are involved from the harvesting of the seeds up to the seeds these are available in the market for the distribution to the farmers. Okay, these different activities are handling of the seeds, drying of the seeds, cleaning, size grading, treating, bagging, labeling, and the seed storage, and lastly the marketing and the distribution of the seeds. Okay, all you know that is the seeds which are received from the threshing floor, that is after the harvesting. These are having the inert material. Then these seeds are not of the same sizes. Okay, these seeds are of the different sizes. Then the seeds, these may contains the seeds of the other crops, or these seeds may get mixed with the weed seeds. Then the germination, it is also not known. Okay, if that is these seeds, that is these are having the higher moisture level, then there possibility that is these seeds may get damaged during the seed processing, and that's why the seeds must be processed before their distribution in the market. And there are certain activities which are carried out from the harvesting of the seed up to the marketing and distribution, and these are different activities are the handling, drying, cleaning, size grading, treating, bagging and labeling, and storage, and last step in the seed process is the marketing and the distribution. Okay, that is these are the different activities, these are the different operations which are carried out in the seed processing. In this one, the first step, it is the seed drying. Seed drying, it is important step which is carried out after the harvesting the crop. Okay, after harvesting the crop, the seeds, these after harvesting and after the threshing, the seeds must be dried at the appropriate level. Okay, after harvesting, the threshing is carried out, and then after threshing, the seed drying is carried out, because the seeds must be dried at the appropriate level. Okay, appropriate level, that is if the seeds, that is these are not having the appropriate moisture, then the it may result in the loss of a germination capacity or the viability of the seeds, or the seeds may get attacked by the different types of the insect pest or the different types of the fungi during the store. Okay, the removal of the moisture distributed inside the whole seeds, that is it comes to the surface by the capillary action, and later on the evaporation of this moisture takes place. Okay, how exactly the removal of the moisture it is carried out? That is the moisture which is distributed inside the whole seed. Due to the seed drying, it comes to the surface of the seeds by the capillary action, and then the evaporation takes place. The seed drying, it is a slow process. Seed drying, it is a slow process. The drying of the seeds, that is drying of the seeds in the Rabi crop, that is, it has no problems. Drying the seeds in the Rabi crop, it is not a difficult task. It does not have the any problem. Okay, because the weather at the time of the harvesting, it is hot and dry. Okay, but the drying of the seeds in the Kharif crop, it is a difficult task. Okay, due to the unfavorable environmental conditions at the time of the harvesting. Okay, generally the Rabi crop, the harvesting of the Rabi crop, it is carried out in the February and March. At that time, generally the weather, it is hot and dry, and that's why the seed drying, it has not having the any problem. But at the time of harvesting of the Kharif crop, generally the harvesting of the Kharif crop, it is carried out in the at the end of September or in the month of the October. And at that time, generally the environmental conditions, that is, these are not favorable for the drying. That's why we are saying that the drying of the seeds of the Rabi crop has the no problem, because whether it is hot and dry at the time of the harvesting. But in the drying of the seed, it is a difficult task when we consider it in the Kharif crop, because the environmental conditions are not favorable. Then in the photograph, you can see there are two types of the drying. The first one, it is the natural drying, and the another one, it is the artificial drying. Natural drying, as you know, that is generally the seed lots. That is, these are spread on the trays, or these are directly spread on the floors or in the field. Okay, natural drying, that is the natural drying which is carried out in the sun. Generally the seeds, that is, these are spread in the uniform layers on the tray or the floors or directly in the field. And due to the solar energy, due to the heat energy, that is, the seeds get dried. Okay, but the drying, it is possible only when the environmental conditions are favorable. And if the conditions are unfavorable, then natural drying cannot be used in the seed drying process. Okay, natural drying, it is carried out in the sun. The seed lots, these are uniformly spread on the trays or on the floors or the field, and due to the heat energy, the seed get dried, and it is possible only when there the environmental conditions are favorable, and it cannot be carried out when the conditions are unfavorable. In that case, the artificial drying is used. Artificial drying, the artificial drying, it is carried out by passing the unheated or the heated air through the seed lots. Okay, artificial drying, it is carried out by passing unheated or the heated air through the seed lots. The unheated air, that is, it can be used for the seed drying when there is a low humidity. Okay, and the passing of unheated air, it is possible in case of low humidity and whenever the environmental conditions are favorable. Okay, the passing of unheated air, it requires the large space, but the passing of the unheated air for the seed drying, it is a very slow process, and due as it is the slow process, the seeds may get attacked by the certain types of the fungi, insect, or the pest. Okay, but it has the low initial cost, and as there are no expenses of fuel, there is no danger of fire. Okay, though it is having the certain limitations, it has the certain advantages. Okay, that is, it can be used whenever there is a low humidity in the environment, but as this process is slow, the seeds may get attacked due to the different types of the fungi or the insect or the pest. But this process has the low initial cost because there are no any expenses of the fuel, and as there is no danger of fire. Okay, but when there is a high humidity in the atmosphere, then in that case, generally the heated air is used for the seed drying process. Okay, heated air, it is passed through the seed lots. Okay, it is a quicker process, it is a faster process, and also it will require the less drying space. Okay, the passing the heated air for the seed drying is the quicker process, it is a faster process, and it will require the lesser drying space. Okay, and also it is not affected by the weather conditions, but it will require the high initial equipments. Okay, and that's why it is a costly method. Okay, then also there is a recurring cost of the fuel, and also there is a danger of the fire. Okay, as electricity is required and the different types of the equipments are there, then the fuel is required to run these equipments, there is also the danger of the fire, and also there is a possibility of the overheating of the seeds. Okay, that's why also just like the unheated air method, the heated air method, it is also having the certain advantages, and also it is having the certain type of the limitations. Okay, that is all about the seed drying, that is all how exactly the seed drying is carried out. Then the second step in the seed processing is the cleaning. It is nothing but the separation of the physical impurities, or we can say the removal of the non seed material from the seed. Okay, just we have discussed that is the after harvesting and the threshing, the seeds which are received at the seed processing unit, that is these are having the certain type of the inert matter. Okay, certain type of inert matter we can say that is these seeds, these are get mixed with the soil particles, then the gravels, then the straw pieces, that is these are mixed with the seeds, then these are mixed with the weed seeds, then undersized seeds, then these may get mixed with the seeds of the other crops. Okay, that's why the cleaning it is an important operation. Okay, and the cleaning it is carried out depending upon the different characters of the seeds. Okay, for example, that is these seeds, that is they differ in their properties like the shape, size, color, surface smoothness, then electrical properties, stickiness, specific gravity, and all these characters these are used for the cleaning. Okay, that is the seeds, that is these are having the different properties like their shape, size, color, surface smoothness, electrical properties, stickiness, specific gravity, and these characters are generally used for the cleaning process. Okay, there are different machineries are available in the seed processing units, that is which uses one of the above property of the seeds for the cleaning process. Okay, for example, the specific gravity separator, that is the one machine which is available in the seed processing unit, and generally that machine it separates the seed depending upon their weight and the size. Then another machinery available is the pneumatic separators. Pneumatic separators, these are cleaning the seeds depending upon the resistance to the airflow. Then spiral separators, the cleaning of the seeds, it is carried out depending upon the seed shape. Then velvet rolls are available. These are separating the seeds depending upon their surface smoothness. And also that is there are electronic separators are also available in the seed processing unit. These are separating the seed depending upon their electrical properties. Okay, that is all about the cleaning. Okay, these are the different machineries which are used for the cleaning process. This is the second step in the seed processing. Then here you can see that is the third step, it is the grading. Okay, third step it is the grading. Grading means that is here you can see the removal of the smaller shriveled seeds from the well filled healthy seeds. Okay, the what is mean by the grading, the removal of smaller or the shriveled seeds from the well filled healthy seeds. And generally in the seed processing unit, the grading of the seeds it is carried out by using the air and screen machinery. Okay, in the photograph you can see how exactly the air and the screen machinery look like. That is, the air and screen machineries, these are extensively used in the seed processing unit for the grading of the seeds. Okay, generally in this machine the seeds, these are spread according to their resistance to the air flow. Okay, seed spread according to the resistance to the airflow, and there is a certain types of the sieves, that is, these are present in these machineries, which separates the seeds depending upon the shape and the size. Okay, that is how exactly the air screen machines, these are used in the grading of the seeds. Okay, here you can see, that is in this photograph, there is the different containers are there, that is, which are separating the different seeds depending upon their shape and the size. Here you can see the four containers are there, and these are separating the seeds depending upon their shape and the size. Okay, that is how the grading is carried out in the seed processing unit. Then the another important operation is the seed testing. Seed testing, that is the seed the seed lots which are available in the seed processing unit. Generally the seed sampling is carried out by the field inspectors, which are appointed by the seed certification agencies, and then these seed samples, these are collected and these are sent to the seed testing laboratory. Okay, in the last lecture we have discussed that is the inspections, these are carried out during the seed processing by the field inspectors, which are appointed by the seed certification agency. These field inspectors, they will collected the seed samples from the seed lots, and these seed samples, these are then transported to the seed testing laboratory, where the test of series are carried out to decide the quality of the seed lots. Okay, generally where the moisture test is carried out, then their purity test is carried out, then their germination percentage it is calculated. Okay, here you can see that is the how exactly the germination percentage is uh, germination percentage is calculated, or how exactly the germination test is carried out. Then here you can see the purity test. Here the purity test means there where the percentage of inert matter, or the percentage of the seeds of the other crops, or the percentage of seeds of the noxious weeds, it is carried out. Okay, that is we called it as a purity test. Okay, the seed samples collected by the field inspectors, these are sent to the testing laboratory to test the percentage of pure seeds, then the weed seeds, seeds of the other crop, then the inert matter, and the germination percentage. Okay, seed testing, in the last lecture we have discussed that it is the integral part of the seed certification program, which is used to check on the quality of the seed to be marketed. Okay, the seed testing, it is the integral part of the seed certification program, used to check on the quality of the seed to be marketed. Okay, then after the testing, after seed testing, the seed treatment is carried out. Okay, after testing the seeds, that is, these are treated with the fungicide in combination with the insecticide after seed testing. Okay, seed treatment, it is carried out after the testing. The seeds, the seed lots, these are treated with the certain fungicides in combination with the insecticide. Okay, and the seed treatment, it is essential for the protection of the seeds from the seed borne diseases. Okay, it protects the seeds from the seed borne diseases, like the bunt disease in the wheat, then the grain smut disease in the jawar, then seedling blight disease in the wheat, rice, jawar, maize. Okay, then another disease is the fusarium wilt in the jawar and the wilt. Okay, that is how, that is these seeds, these are treated with the chemicals, and due to which they will get protection from the different types of the seed borne diseases. Then second one, they will get protection from the seed and the seedling rot. Okay, generally the seed and the seedling rot, it is caused by the pythium and rhizoctonia. That is, these are the fungi which are present in the soil. Okay, due to these fungi, the seed and the seedling rot may takes place. Okay, the fungi are pythium and the rhizoctonia which are present in the soil, and these are causing the seed and the seedling rot. And due to the treatment, they will get protection from the seed and the seedling rot, which is generally caused by the pythium and the rhizoctonia which is present in the soil. Also, that is, they will get protection from the storage pest, and also, that is, they will get protection from the damage by the different types of the soil insects. Okay, that is importance of the seed treatment. Okay, the seeds, after the seed testing, these are treated with the certain type of the fungicide in combination with the insecticides. Okay, generally, that is, these fungicide or the insecticides, these are available in the form of chemicals in the market. Okay, and these chemicals, they may be applied in the form of dry powder. Okay, in the form of dry powder or the slurry, it is used. Okay, the chemicals which are available in the market, they may be applied in the form of the dry powder or in the form of the slurry. And in when we compare both these methods, generally the slurry, it is used to give the treatment to the seeds, because the it will give the more uniform coverage, and that's why the slurry, it is commonly used in the seed treatment. Okay, then here you can see there are two types of the chemicals which are used in the seed treatment. These are of the two types. The first one is the disinfectants, and the another chemicals, that is, these are included, or these are called as the protectants. What is the difference between the disinfectants and the protectants? Disinfectants, that is, these are the chemicals which inactivate the organisms present on the surface of the seeds. Okay, disinfectants are those chemicals which inactivate the organisms which are present on the surface of the seeds. Okay, for example, the chemicals like the organomercurial compounds, agrozone, and the serozones, these are the chemicals which inactivate the organisms which are present on the surface of the seeds. Organomercurial compounds, agrozan and the serozan. Okay, and generally these are chemicals, these are used when the seed, it is not injured. Okay, because these chemicals are highly injurious to the seeds, which are cracked. Okay, and generally these chemicals, these are not used in the wheat, maize, bean, peanut, and the vegetable seeds. While the protectants, these are the chemicals which are used against the seed borne and the soil borne pathogens. Okay, these are the chemicals which are used against the seed borne and the soil borne pathogens. The examples of these protectants are the therum and the captan. Chemicals which are used: therum, captan, and chloranil. These are available in the market. Okay, that is about the fifth step, seed treatment. Then after the seed treatment, the bagging and the labeling is carried out. Okay, after giving the treatment, the seed lots, the bagging and the seeding, bagging and the labeling, or we can say the tagging is carried out. Okay, that is, here the different operations are carried out. Bagging and the labeling, we can say, it is the seed packaging. Okay, this number sixth number step, we also referred it as a seed packaging. Okay, and the seed packaging, it includes the different operations, like the first one, filling of the seed bags to the exact weight. After the treatment, the seeds, that is, these are filled in the bags of the exact weight. Okay, in the first photograph you can see that is how actually the seed bags are filled with the treated seeds. Okay, then another important thing, generally the leaflets which are having the information regarding the cultivation practices, these are also placed inside the seed bags. Okay, it involves the placing the leaflets in the seed bags, which gives the information regarding the improved cultivation practices. And lastly, in the second photograph, you can see that is the labels or the tags, that is these are suffixed on the seed bags. And lastly, the sieving of the seed bags, it is carried out. Okay, then the question arises, how, that is what is the reason why these labels or the tags, these are suffixed to the seed bags. Okay, because these tags, these are carrying the certain important information regarding the kind of seeds, in the name of, then purity, germination percentage, then date of germination test, then percentage of weed seeds, percentage of inert matter, name and address of the seller, then period of validity of the seed certification, and any other information relating with the seeds. Okay, the tags are very important part of the seed processing, because these tags, these are carrying the certain essential information like the kind of seed, name of variety, purity, germination percentage, date of germination test, percentage of weed seeds, percentage of inert matter, name and address of seller, period of validity of certification, and any other information relating with the seed. Okay, the appropriate labeling or the appropriate tagging, it is the important to the purchaser, as it provides the necessary information about the seeds. Okay, tagging and the labeling, it is very important to the purchaser, as it provides the necessary information about the seeds. Okay, and tagging and the labeling, it is the accurate information must be provided on the tags and the label as per the Indian seed laws. Okay, it is very essential to provide all the accurate information on the seed tags or the label as per the seed law. Okay, that is all about the bagging and the tagging, or that is all we can say about the seed packaging. After the seed packaging, then the seed storage. Seed storage, the seeds, these are packed in the bags and these are stored until used for the cultivation in the next season. Okay, after the packaging, these are stored until used for the cultivation in the next season. Okay, in the next season, the bags, these are arranged in the lots to facilitate the inspection during the storage. Okay, it is important thing that during the storage also, the these inspections, these are carried out. Okay, that is generally to observe whether the seed bags, that is these are well, and these are not attacked by the any type of the insect or the pest or the any type of the fungi. And that's why the inspections, these are also carried out during the storage of seed lots. Okay, and during the storage, the seeds should be protected from the damage by the insect and the pest. Okay, and therefore the national seed project developed the such facilities. Okay, in view of the various factors which are affecting the seed viability in the storage, there are certain principles which emerges as the necessary for the good storage. Okay, in view of the various factors affecting the seed viability in storage, there are certain principles which are essential for the good storage. For example, we can say the number one is there, the storage condition should be dry and cool. Okay, storage conditions should be dry and cool. Then another principle is effective storage pest control. Okay, effective storage pest control. Then another important thing is the proper sanitation in the seed stores. Okay, proper sanitation in the seed stores. Then another one, before placing the seeds for the storage, the seeds must be dried to the safe moisture limits. Okay, before placing the seeds for the storage, seeds must be dried to the safe moisture limits appropriate for the storage system. Okay, then another important thing in the seed storage is the storing of the high quality seeds only. Okay, storage of the high quality seeds only, that is the seeds should be well cleaned. These should be treated well as of high germination with the vigor and good pre-storage history. Okay, generally the high quality seeds, these are stored. High quality seeds, that is these are well cleaned, these are well treated with the chemicals. Then the seeds which are having the higher germination percentage with the vigor, and these are having the good pre-storage history. Okay, then these are the important things which are taken into the consideration while the storage of the seed. Okay, that is all about the seed storage. And here the last step in the seed marketing and the distribution. Seed marketing and the distribution, it is the important operation and presents the major problem in the India. Okay, seed marketing and the distribution, it is the important operation and presents the major problem in the India. Proper seed distribution is the responsibility of the state governments, and generally it is done through the extension and the agricultural developmental agencies. Okay, then there are also other agencies which are involved in the marketing and the distributions, and these are the private traders, agricultural universities, and the cooperative societies. Okay, these are the different agencies through which the state government provides the seeds to the farmer for the commercial cultivation. Okay, different agencies like the extension departments, then the agricultural development agencies, then the private traders, then agricultural universities, then cooperative societies, these are actively involved in the distribution of the seeds to the farmers. Okay, and the most important thing is the health of the seed industry of the country depends to the large extent on the efficiency of its marketing wing. Okay, that's why it is also the last step but the most important one, because the health of the seed industry of a country depends to the large extent on the efficiency of its market wing. Okay, that is all about the seed processing. That is all about the seed processing.